You're part of this too.
Today I bring you the Spin Master 12-inch Batman figure. This is essentially a little kid's toy. It has very limited points of articulation. It has 11 places where it moves. The head swivels, the arms swivel. They bend at the elbows. The hands swivel. The legs move forward and back, but with very limited range, and they bend at the knees. Uh, Other than that, the reason I picked it up was because the likeness is very, very good. I really liked it, so I thought, for $10, why not? And I'll turn it into a project. So the first thing I did was, oh, and here's the packaging, by the way. This is the figure. One of the things I did was I bought some epoxy, and I believe it was JB Weld, and I filled in the joints so that it looked a little more natural. And I picked a position that I wanted him to be in, and I epoxied him in that position and tried to sculpt the epoxy into place. And I made the mistake of not realizing that the epoxy set up very, very quickly, and I didn't have a lot of time to really shape it into how I would have liked. But the epoxy itself is fantastic. If you ever need to repair something, that JB Weld is basically metal once it once it once it solidifies and cures. So what I did is I attempted to sand it and took some files to it and try to give it some ridges and to simulate like wrinkles in the fabric and so on in the material. And it turned out okay. So I gave the whole thing a light sanding and I repainted it. And again, my only uh, the thing that I didn't like that the way it turned out was that epoxy work, and I'll do it a better job next time. But otherwise, it turned out pretty good. I like I said, I repainted it. I gave him some battle damage. I was inspired by Frank Miller and really beat him up. And he has wounds and he's bloodied and he really looks like he's been through something. Like I said, the resemblance is there, and it's actually a pretty good little statue. Oh, the other thing I did was for $4, I bought 2 yards of fabric, and for $2, I bought some wire, and I made a cape. And it's my first attempt at doing that, and it turned out pretty good, I think. And I think it really adds to the figure and really finishes them very well. So for a total of $16, not a bad project. It was a lot of fun, and I liked the way he turned out. Thanks for checking it out.